time, Sunday review time, Sunday review time. And I know it's been a few weeks now. I meant to make one last week, and I meant to make the one the week before. Yeah, but we here now. You know what I'm saying? Now, like the present moment, right? But what have I been up to? I've really just been working on figuring out who I am. And I know that sounds cliche to say like I've been working on myself, but I really just been taking my time to figure out what it is that Austin wants, who it is that Austin wants to be, and how Austin is gonna get there. And I already got a pretty clear indicator of who I want to be and what I want to be. Well, not necessarily what I want to be. There's so many different career fields I want to go down. I'm gonna sort of let life take its handle on that and sort of guide me in the right direction because I've been blessed enough to be well versed in a lot of different subjects. So I just gotta see what I'm gonna bear down and do. I know I want to be an entrepreneur, so I gotta run my own stuff. I can't work behind nobody unless I'm being an understudy to somebody who the greatest at whatever they do, or somebody who's secretly the greatest at whatever they do. That's one of my favorite things too. Find a little guru, somebody that nobody really know for real, but you know them and they gonna teach you everything they know. And then you got, it's like having a what's his name, Master Shifu type, type of situation. Everybody knew Master Shifu was the shit though. Maybe like Mr. Miyagi, you find that nigga somewhere like in his garage somewhere, and then boom, now you Karate Kid. You feel me? That's how I like being. Um, but no, I just been trying to figure out my style, what it is I wear, and how I can sort of play into that. Like I really like hoodies. See, I got my Detroit hoodie on. I like witty, like not witty t-shirts, but like t-shirts is kind of hard to find that you never really see on nobody. I like t-shirts like that. I love wrestling. I like bootcut jeans, and I like jogging pants. So, and suits. So I feel like it's a way I can build my own luxurious life out of that stuff. Other than that though, I just been grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding. I got some big things that I really want to do towards the end of this year, and the only way I get there is by sacrificing my summer. Because the other 9 months out there, I'm at school. So that 3 months I get off, I gotta sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. And usually this be like around the time, the moment everybody be partying, be out with each other, drinking, and all of that. I'm good, bro. Not even to be, I'm not even like Kobe or nobody, but it get to a point where all of that get lame, and you start to see like the vibrations of others sort of rub off on you, and just be aware of that. Wherever you go, wherever you at, understand that everybody is influencing you, right? And whether you like it or not, or strong-minded enough to deny it or not, influence is a power that is so immense. It's the greatest thing a human can do. The greatest thing any human can do is influence another being. And that is because they made them act outside of themselves, but also within themselves, if that makes sense. Because we can't really become nobody new. We can only play to our strengths. And if somebody can influence you to play to your own strengths, it's like you become devout to them because you want that feeling again. It's like constantly seeking motivation. So be aware of that. Because acceptance, motivation, influence, and adrenaline are some powerful things. Just be aware of those things, man. Because I've seen how the adrenaline of stuff, the influence of stuff, the motivation, and just how life can just ruin somebody. But I also seen how it can make somebody great. So it's really about understanding who you want to be your role model, who do you want to be role modeled by, and what do you want to mold yourself into. That's why isolation is so important, because it gives you a chance to sort of step back from the things that have already influenced you, that have already motivated you, and have already had this impact on your life, and you sort of find a way to step back into who you are currently at that moment in time. Now, it may be hard to see through all the fog and lenses who you really are, but deep down, we all have some sense of who we are. And if you feel like you have no sense of who you are, I need you to get that checked out, gang. I'm not gonna lie. That's bad. Especially as you get older, you have no idea who you are. Come on, bro, lock in. It's about time. But, it's no better moment than now. But no, man. if you can if you can isolate yourself and sort of pick apart, okay, this part come from here, this part come from there. So like I feel like it's very distinct groups that we get influenced by. Family, friends, celebrities, and like even strangers. Like some strangers can have such a profound impact on you. I know it happened before. You seen a stranger and then you just be like, dang, they is so cool. I don't even know who they is, but they just make you want to do better. Or hold on, add to the list, beautiful women. Beautiful women will make you want to just change the world. Like, yeah. So find you a beautiful woman, look at her, and then just start doing push-ups. Simple as that, man. But mhm. Those five things can either make or ruin your life. And if you could see through the smoke and mirrors of that, you should be fine. What else I've been into? I really ain't been into much, but I've been into everything. I've been learning patience. I've been learning how to be still, how to be calm. I've been working with kids for like a little under a month now. And kids are hilarious. They will push every button that you have, and you just can't like blow up on them or hit them because it's illegal. You know what I'm saying? And they little, like even if it wasn't illegal, they little. What am I supposed to do to this kid, man? I can't hurt this kid. You just sort of realize everything not as serious as people make it, and if it is that serious, you find a way to sort of move around the brute force that you want to put into a situation. Because I'm telling you, that adrenaline and that motivation to make you want to him somebody up. You just feel motivated to him a nigga. You feel me? But you can't do that. You gotta calm down. You gotta breathe. And you gotta say, okay, how do I solve this situation while not making this kid cry and actually getting somewhere? Because you could say a bunch of words to a kid and they just won't understand. They look at you like and blink like 4 times. And then you tell them, all right, go ahead, and they do exactly what you just told them not to do. Because they didn't hear you, man. It's not that they not listening. You just not saying to where they can hear. Your volume might be good, but your tone might be wrong. And that's a lesson you could take with anybody and everybody. Understand that what you saying can be heard, but it won't be received because of how you saying it. It's like having the right key, but you at the wrong door. But you at the right house. You feel me? Like, the key get you inside the house, but you at the wrong door, man. You gotta figure out how to be able to talk to people, take your time, and breathe. And understand that some stuff is so out of your control that you just never, ever, ever gonna be able to do anything about it. And you just gotta get up and walk past it. Like my dad was telling me earlier, it'd be situations where life would test you so crazy with the most obvious rage bait. Like, they'll throw something in front of you, like somebody cutting you off at the stoplight, or a worker at a restaurant talking back to you, or a restaurant getting your order wrong. You just get so mad. And what you won't realize is that you'll react to that, but it's $1 billion waiting on you across the street. All you have to do is walk away. So you got to figure out, what cards do I hold, fold, and play? And when do I play them? Just look at life like a card game. Understand that sometimes people gonna try to call your bluff. Sometimes you gonna have a full house but can't play it. Because you know if you play them cards, you're not getting up from that table. You understand? You can have a winning hand and still lose. You can have a winning hand and still choose to lose. Because you understand that something at stake is greater. Or something greater at stake. Y'all see what I'm saying. But that's the core lesson, man. You just got to know how to play. And the only way that you learn how to play is by experience. You can't look at the internet and say, yo, this is my real life. It's not. My situation don't pertain to yours. Your situation barely just don't pertain to mine. I can't really relate to him over there, and I don't know her over there. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's such a one-way street with social media, because you just receiving and receiving and receiving. But you being able to receive causes you to be influenced. You see what I'm saying? The power of influence is crazy. It make you think you could do anything. And not saying that that's wrong, but you get influenced at the wrong time, you gonna be doing the wrong thing, man. You gonna play that good hand at the wrong time. Win, at the same time you losing. You feel me? And yeah, bro. So it's just understand when to walk away. What's some more stuff? Boom, boom, clap. I also just been out the way. I've been off of social media. Like, ain't really even been on. Oh, was I talking about social media? Let me go back to that. Okay, the social media part. You can't really let... Oh, experience. That's where I was getting at. Experience. Okay. So you can't gain experience through social media. You can only gain experience through life. And the only way you can live life is by choosing some stuff that you want to do and then going after it. Get it done first, make it good later. Just like with these videos. I just got to get it done first, I can make it good later. I want to make short films. I can make it good later. I got to get it done first. You feel me? I want to produce stuff. Do it first, make it good later. And that's history, man. Nobody has ever had it all figured out and did it on the first try. If they did, I guarantee you, whatever they did can be a hell of a lot better. Simply off the fact that this was only their first trial run. Scientists do experiments like 1,000s of times. I know growing up we learned like 3 times you gotta do it and then you get it. But like, how you know the third time wasn't... By the time... Okay, what was I talking about? I think I was in business class. And she was like, how many... Can anybody guess how many times it took him to make this business? And I said like 5 or 10. I said some type of number. And she like, no, that's too high. I'm like, bro, look. I don't know how y'all gonna take this, but you could take this as a life skill. In business, when you're making a business, you gotta be willing to go into the hole. And the hole is just the floor beneath you that if you let work for you, can work like a geyser. And you're gonna go down it. You're gonna go really deep. But if you trust and believe, that geyser gonna shoot you right back up straight to the top. That's how entrepreneurship works, right? And so she was saying, the dude was just giving his timeline spiel of like, the first couple of years, he really couldn't get it right. The 3rd year, he finally seen some results he wanted, but you know, he's still in the hole. The 4th year, you kind of mimic the same results from year 3. And the 5th year, you kind of really see the results that you want. But by the time you get to the 5th year, you got to try the 6th year because you want to see if you can get the same results from the 5th year. And then you go on and go for it. So it's going to take you 5 to 10 years to build the business that you really want to build. And this is not just about businesses. This is about life. So it's going to take you 5 to 10 years to build the life that you really want to see. But for some people, it worked shorter. You know, so it might take you 2 to 3 years to see some results that you really like. And then all you got to do is mimic those. But for some people, it take a little bit longer. I'm just trying to get people prepared for the long term. But it's possible to succeed in the short term. So things like that. That's some free sauce right there. I don't really want this video to be too long. But yeah, I gotta stop saying that. I'm just gonna keep shaking into my habits and keep taking life as it come. I had my gym era at the beginning of the summer. I've been working crazy hours. I'm not going to the gym, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm getting my sleep. I'm not gonna lie. But I might fall back into the gym, or I might start doing push-ups again. I don't know. But my body look good. I'm satisfied. As long as you satisfied, man, and you know that you kind of doing everything you need to do, then you should be fine. Don't overstress yourself with unnecessary blah. You feel me? I don't even got a name for it. It's just called unnecessary blah. Put what you need to be in front of you in front of you. Understand what is important to you at that point in time, at that moment in time, and run with that. Don't worry about nothing else. Don't worry about how she look. Don't worry about how he look. Don't worry about what they got. Because it's not yours. Go get your own stuff. Now, I got friends with plenty. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't even worried about that, man. Because what you realize is, especially if you ain't really been around wealthy people yet and you want to be a wealthy person, go meet some wealthy people. Go meet some people with some money. Go meet some people with all the cars you want. Go meet some people with the biggest house that money can buy, that life can buy, right? If one of you in the right sphere, some people just flex on you, but if you're around the right wealthy people, they will show you that none of that matter. None of it. None of the cars, none of the currency, none of the house, not the pool, not the 5 bathrooms, not the 30 bedrooms, none of it. None of it matter. None of it is greater than time. It's not greater than the time it took to build all of this. This is just the results, man. Nothing is better than the journey. If you really sit down and talk to some wealthy people, they'll let you know that, look, bro, don't spend your whole life chasing this. I know it sounds easier, or like, I know it sound like, it's like, of course you gonna say that you already got it. But a lot of people will trade the time they spent doing what they did to get where they are. They give it all up. They'll give it all up to get their time back, to do it again, to do something else. You feel me? So don't be so ill-focused on getting money. Don't be so ill-focused on getting that new car, getting that new house. Especially not to someone, what you about 18, 19, 20, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? You a kid, bro. You probably 15, 16 watching this. You probably 17, 18, 19, probably my age, 20 watching this. What you in a rush for, man? It's nothing to be in a rush for, man. It's nothing to be in a rush for, man. Trust me, I know, bro. I know dudes that done went down the fast money route. I know dudes that done went down the I'ma get it now route and had everything and lost it at the same time, bro. Trust me, man, I know. And if I don't know, I know somebody who do know. As simple as that, bro. But yeah, man, just keep your head down and grind as long as you can. You gonna know when it's time to lift your head up. It's like swimming. Just stay under as long as you can. Boom, boom, flowing. Because as soon as you come off of air, you at it. You at it. Yeah, man. Boom. And I've been testing my own patience with seeing how far I can go through the day before it's just like irrational irritation. Like I sort of mimic. I ain't even gonna talk about that. But I've been enjoying, like, one good note is I've been enjoying taking my little sisters to play tennis. Like, I really like doing that. I just had to put that out there. Oh man, I love my family, man. I love your family too, if you got one. And if you don't, make one. Simple as that. Because family is something that really matters. For real, for real. Alright, man, I appreciate y'all stopping in, man, listening to me. If you got something from this video, nice. I'm glad. It's intended for me, but other people also see it. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Have a good one.